Hello again, my name is Rodney Reynolds and welcome to another video review. Today I will be looking at the Midnight Wind case. First, let me look at the front of the case. At the very top here we have three 5¼ inch bays. Further down here there's two external 3½ inch bays, and right here is the power button. We have hard drive LED lights as well as a power LED light, a reset button right here, as well at the very bottom we have housed in this little tiny compartment two USB ports, as well as a microphone audio and an auxiliary audio input right here. At the back of the case here at the very top we have a horizontally placed power supply. That's much better than the vertically placed power supplies. This is a mid-tower case, so you would expect this to have a horizontally placed power supply at the very top. Of course, this is great because if you want to install, remove things, or just pop things in and out of the drive bays, it makes it a lot simpler to get at things and it's not as cramped. Also right here, of course, is where your keyboards and your mice as well as your LPT ports, COM ports, and other things protrude out when you have the motherboard installed. Right here is a 80mm fan, and these actually have rubber mounts on them to cut down on vibration. This is just one of three 80mm fans that is included in this case. Of course, right here is where your video cards, network cards, and other cards protrude when the motherboard is installed. Also on the back you have 4 thumb screws. This is basically to give you easy access to inside the case and remove the side panels on the case. And on the side of the case has got to be one of the coolest looking parts of this particular product is the two pre-modded windows and the very well-placed 80mm fan, and this fan as well has the rubber anti-vibration mounts on it as well. Now, not only does this fan look cool, it serves a purpose, of course. Sucking in cold air into the case is certainly always a good thing. Again, if you look at this case from a distance here, you will certainly see that it does look very cool, and it's a very interesting design actually. The way the windows are done, the way it's actually cut out is very well placed, and it does look very attractive. Inside the case you have a few things in here, like a couple of fans. I mentioned this fan before, exhausting from the back. Of course you have the side one right here pushing in air, and of course you have another one here at the front for a total of 3 fans in here, pushing around the 97 to 100 CFM through the case, which is good air circulation, and it will certainly help keeping all the temperatures down, the motherboard temperatures and so on. You have an extra 2 hidden bays in here, as I mentioned before as well. You have 2 external 3½s, 3 5¼ and the motherboard tray here is, of course, you can fit a Pentium 4 in this. However, it is not removable. And as I did mention before, the power supply is horizontal here at the top. And I was able to get a few styles of power supplies in here, just the standard ones. iQute actually would fit in here no problem at all, as well as a couple of Intermaxes, and no problem at all fitting those in there because of the way it's done. There's no kind of restrictions on installing it, and of course the power supplies are installed from the back, and of course they stick and protrude at the back, so you do not install the power supplies pushing them in from the outside, rather inside the case. Also right here, as I mentioned before, that it does have USB on the front and a microphone and auxiliary plug-in. Well, these here is how you would attach this. This goes to the back of your case and plugs into the motherboard, and as well here, this plugs into your sound card. Also, these are plug-ins for the motherboard. You have hard drive LEDs as well as a reset button, power button, and so on. And right up here is the speaker, and of course this is the connection for the speaker. This case has a lot going for it. With the 2 pre-mounted windows on the side as well as that fan on the side, it makes this case really look attractive. Also, of course, with that fan there on the side, a fan in the front and a fan at the back, you're going to get some great air circulation through this case. Now, of course, this case is your standard steel case, so it's going to weigh a little heavier than, let's say, a Lee & Lee case. At around, this case is approximately 17 pounds. However, that's pretty normal when you're talking about a steel case. Now, the advantages, of course, with a steel case is that it's going to be much more affordable than something that's all aluminum. So certainly an advantage there as well. Overall, this is a great case. Again, my name is Rodney Reynolds, and this has been another video review. Be sure to check back very soon. I will have a brand new one for you then. Also, be sure to check out my website at www.3dgameman.com, and while you're there, check out the forums. In the forums, you can register. Registration is free. You could leave your own suggestions and comments, and of course, you can find out all kinds of information in there about this product and about all the products which I video review. Until the next time, take care.